So your target here is to get everything done by that time. That should be the deadline for you to finish the content. So this gives you enough time, like a month and a half, to get all the revision done. Let's start weekly planning so we can meet this deadline. I will start with organic. And as I said, we're going to spend 1 week in halogenoalkanes and another week with it's highly advisable to have some form of assessment. That's what I do with my student about these two topics. So you get them all done. Next time you revise them will be like in April. Then you have this small topic, but again, it's very related to organic. We call this IMF. It's called Intermolecular Forces. And then you'll do another topic which is very related. We call this analytical techniques. So analytical techniques, you do mass spectrometer. Remember that one you did in Unit 1? The same thing, but it's about molecules rather than individual isotopes or atoms. And you do something called infrared analysis. So 1 week, 2, 3, and those are short, so they go by the 4th week. So this means now you're in the last week of Feb. Next, we have energetics. You're gonna split this topic into 2 halves. First, you have the basics. This is more of a revision of IGCSE energetics about bond energy, endothermic, exothermic reaction, nothing special. But then they introduce a law that you need to apply. We call this Hess's law. That's where you get most of the questions and calculations. So again, you're gonna have 1 week here, and week 6 will be for energetics. Now you have done like 60% of Unit 2. Next comes the inorganic about Group 2 and Group 7 of the periodic table. Each takes 1 week. And then comes the easier parts. You have kinetics and you have equilibrium. The last bit here, it's all about titration. This is where you bridge Unit 2 with Unit 3 because titration is all practicals. You do get questions about it from Unit 2, but also is always one question you get in Unit 3 exam. So here is where you start your preparation for Unit 3 exam.